Hello everybody, thank you so much for watching my video. Today we will be making this very beautiful, very light, no sleeve summer blouse. It is size extra large. I will use Rainbow Rhapsody from Yarn Bead. It is 60% cotton and 40% acrylic and a 3mm hook. Let's get started. Start by making a chain of 120. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and so on. Make 120 chains. Form a ring by carefully going back to the beginning of your chain, making sure you don't twist it. Make a slip stitch into the first chain. And start round 1. Chain 3 and make a double crochet into the next stitch. Make a Solomon's knot, pull long, pull the yarn through the loop, pull another loop through the first piece of yarn right there, and then pull through 2 loops. Skip 2 stitches, 1, 2, make a double crochet into the next 2 stitches, 1 and the next one into the next stitch. Make a Solomon's knot, skip the 2 stitches and make 2 double crochets. One, and into the next stitch the second one, and a Solomon knot. Repeat this pattern until the end of the round. Finish round 1 with a Solomon's knot. Skip the 2 stitches and make a slip stitch into the 3rd chain. Start round 2. In round 2 we will make groups of 3 treble crochets. Chain 4 for the first treble. Then yarn over twice and make 2 trebles into the second stitch, the second double crochet. 1 and 2. Then make a Solomon's knot. Then make a treble into the next double crochet. And 2 trebles into the second double crochet. And a Solomon's knot. And then again 1 treble in the first double crochet and 2 trebles in the second double crochet. I finished round 2 with a Solomon's knot and then a slip stitch into the 4th chain. Start round 3. In round 3 we will increase again to 4 treble crochets. Chain 4 Then make 2 trebles into the second treble. One and the second one into the same stitch. Then make the 4th treble into the 3rd treble of the previous round. And a Solomon's knot. Then make 4 trebles again. The first one in the first stitch, then 2 trebles in the second stitch, first one and the second one in the same stitch, and the 4th treble into the 3rd treble, and make a Solomon's knot and repeat this pattern until the end of the round. Finish round 3 with a Solomon's knot and a slip stitch into the 4th chain. Start round 4. Now we will make 2 trebles, a Solomon knot, to a 2 trebles, a Solomon knot, and so on. Make 4 chains, then make a treble into the second treble, make a Solomon's knot, make 2 trebles into the next 2 trebles, make a Solomon's knot, and repeat the pattern. 2 trebles into the 2 trebles, Solomon knot, and then 2 trebles in the 3rd and 4th one. And a Solomon knot. Round 5 will alternate between 2 trebles, Solomon knot, and 3 trebles. 2, 3, 2, 3. Chain 4 for the first treble, and then into the second treble, make another treble. Make a Solomon's knot, and then make 2 trebles into the same stitch into the next treble. 1, and 2, and then make 1 more treble into the second treble. Make a Solomon's knot and repeat. Make 2 trebles into the next 2 trebles, 1 and the second one into the next treble. Solomon's knot, then 2 trebles into the same stitch. And then the last one into the second double crochet, treble crochet, and a Solomon's knot. So it's 2, 3, 2, 3. Finish round 5 with a slip stitch into the 4th chain. Start round 6, and I think you're pretty much getting the hang of it now. 1, 2, 3, 4 chains, and now we will increase again. Make a treble into the same stitch that you just made the chain into. We will increase to 6 trebles now, 3 and 3. Make a 3rd treble into the next double crochet. So we increase to 3 here. Then make a Solomon's knot. And then we already have 3 trebles, so we just make 3 trebles where we made trebles before. 1, 2, and 3. Solomon's knot. And we're increasing again. Make 2 trebles into the first treble and the second one in the same stitch, and the 3rd treble into the second treble. Solomon's knot, and repeat this pattern. We will have groups of 3. Finish round 6, make a slip stitch into the 4th chain. And start round 7. Round 7 we will not decrease, we will just simply make the same thing we did in this previous round. 1, 2, 3, 4 chains for the treble, and then we make trebles in every treble. We will not increase. So 3 trebles. Solomon's knot, and again 3 trebles in the previous trebles. 1, 2, and 3, and Solomon knot. And then again 3 trebles, Solomon knot, and so on. 3 trebles all around. Finish round 7, and now make 5 more rounds exactly like round 7, with 3 trebles each and a Solomon knot in between. So round 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12 will all be the same as the round we just did. Now, after finishing 12 rounds, I will mark my sleeves. Here's where I made my last slip stitch, and I will count 18 groups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18, and I made a marker around my group. Now I will count out the first sleeve, count to 12. 1, 2, 3, and so on. Count to 12 and place a marker around the 12th group. And then for the back again, 18 groups. Count to 18, 1, 2, 3, and so on. And around the 18th group, place a marker, and then 12 groups again for the second sleeve. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and we're at the beginning again. So I want to show you again. Right here's our start. We have 12 groups for the sleeve, 12 groups for this sleeve, and then in the middle 18 for the front and 18 for the back. We will work our way just as we always did. Nothing will change until we get to the sleeve. So we work the 18 groups right here, and then when we get to the sleeve, I will show you how to do the sleeve. And we will start the round with the sleeves the same way we do all the other rounds. 4 chains and 2 treble crochets. And a Solomon knot, and then 3 treble crochets and a Solomon knot, and so on. And we have to make 18 groups that we counted out to the next marker. I've made my 18 groups of 3 trebles, and now for the underarm, make 12 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Now skip over the next 12 groups of trebles. Go to your marker. The marker's in the 12th group. So we skip the marker and go into the next group. So we start with the first group again and make 18 more groups for the back part of the blouse. Make the trebles. And the Solomon knot and the trebles again 18 groups. I'm at the second sleeve. I made 18 groups again, chain 12, and now we go back to the beginning of our round, skipping over the 12 groups that we marked out. And as always, we make a slip stitch into the 4th chain. And we will start a new round the same way we always do. Chain 3, 2 trebles, and a Solomon knot. Then work your way with the same pattern to the sleeve. I'm at the chain. Make a Solomon's knot after you did the 3 last trebles. Then skip 2 chains and make 3 trebles in the next 3 chains. 1, 2, and 3. Make a Solomon's knot, skip 2 chains and make 3 treble crochets. Make a Solomon knot and then continue the pattern. Skip the last 2 chains and continue to make 3 trebles in the previous trebles. Do the same thing for the other side of the sleeve. I finished my second sleeve. I made the three trebles, skipped 2 chains, made the 3 trebles with the Solomon knot, skipped 2 chains with the Solomon knot, made 3 trebles. And now I'm making my last Solomon knot before I finish the round. Slip stitch into the 4th chain, and now we begin our rounds just as we did before we started the sleeves. We're going around and around just like we did before, and you can make this blouse as long as you want it to be or need it to be. I've made 24 rounds, and I want to show you now how to make this trim around the sleeves and the top part, and I also made it on the bottom. It's very easy. Grab your sleeve, look under the arm where we made the chain, and here's the first corner, and then start a chain of 3 in the first treble. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and make 2 more doubles, but make a picot in the second double crochet. 1, 2, 3 chains, make a picot, and make the 3rd double into the 3rd treble, and repeat. Make 3 doubles with a picot in the second double. I make the double and I only grab the top 2 threads of my Solomon knot. So 1, 2 doubles, picot, and the 3rd double, and repeat again. 3 doubles with a picot in the second double. 1, 2, picot, and the 3rd top double, and again 3 doubles only in the top 2 threads with a picot in the second double. I reached the underarm. I made 3 double crochets with a picot into the Solomon's knot, and now here's my chain, the underarm, and I'll make 3 double crochets with a picot into the first space. And into the second space here, the same thing. Then into the trebles. And again into the chain space, 3 double crochets with a picot on the second double crochet, and repeat the same thing with the trebles, the second group, and the last space, and then into this treble right here, double crochet, another double with a picot, and a double, and the last time into the Solomon's knot. And slip stitch into the third chain. And you repeat the same pattern for the other sleeve. On the bottom of the blouse, I repeated the same pattern. I made 3 double crochets in each treble, 3, 1, then 1 and 1, and in the middle, in the second one, I made a picot, just like we did in the sleeves, and then I made 3 double crochets in the top 2 loops of the Solomon's knot with a picot also in the second one, exactly the same thing as we did in the sleeves. On the neck it will be a little bit different. I chain 3 and I will make a double crochet into the second double crochet. Then I repeat the pattern, make 3 double crochets with a picot in the second double crochet. And then 2 double crochets again. And then 3 double crochets with a picot in the second double crochet. And you can repeat that pattern all the way around.